Good morning, everybody. Welcome in for some more Terra Invicta. Picking up where we left off last time. Good morning, everybody. We are still in 2035, still trying to figure out my approach to science and shipbuilding. I think I'm a little far behind on my science and research at this point for where we are in the game. We're not at war yet, but I don't feel like we can make a fleet that's going to be competitive. Housekeeping items, as always, if you're new here, just stopping by for the first time, stumbled across the channel, whatever the case may be, do please hit that subscribe button for me. It does help grow the channel, doesn't cost you anything. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Leave any comments or questions down below. So what I really need to do is figure out a way to bump my science even further. And I think the only way to do that is by continuing to exploit Mercury. What I'm a little worried about is how much infrastructure I have there that is somewhat undefended. This is rallying with Victor 62, which looks like it's at Jupiter. So I don't think they're going to be bothering me at Mercury. My biggest problem is I'm not sure I have the defenses here that are capable of dealing with aliens coming after me. Even with my layered defense arrays, they're just probably not powerful enough. But I didn't notice this before. I think that this represents how much sunlight that the orbit gets, which is kind of nifty. I could be wrong about that, but I think this means it's like half daylight. Anyway, not going to be putting anything there. So maybe I start building a fleet just for the defense of Mercury, because most of my infrastructure is here that's providing my science and my resources and my mission control. I do have one station here that is a shipbuilding station. So I could start putting a fleet together here. Another question I have is I just don't know if I'm doing this efficiently. This seems like a lot of resources to have for what we're generating, but maybe it's just because I've fallen behind a bit on science. We really need to get this pumped up to like 15K. And the question is, can I manage to keep my cash and my resources up while also building my science up? Not really sure about that. I don't think I'm doing this super efficiently, but still learning the game, so I guess that's to be expected. So we have 4 stations in interface orbit, 3 in medium and 1 in high. I think I'm going to do another interface station. And we are going to attempt to pump research. I'm going to try and balance these a little bit so that my research is kind of in line with incoming cash and mission control. Because every one of these platforms costs me 3 mission control. So to balance that out, I think what I'll do... There's got to be a perfect mix of science, cash, and engineering. We know solar arrays. 2 of those will sustain the entire station. So let's get those up. We know we need at least one layered defense array. We want to farm. I want to keep bumping my engineering research because that's still really low, relatively speaking. So we'll put 2 skunk works. That'll boost that by another 10%.
Not there, man. We got the high gain now. You said you had high gain then? That's the firm is having a little trouble locking up.
And then
I didn't think we were gonna get high.
let's throw a nano factory.
That's the firm point. Okay. Columbia, Houston, over.
Cash. I'll probably still be negative on cash even with the nano factory there.
How did you go, over?
What did we do? We did 2 skunk works. Let's do an operations center to help balance out the mission control that it's going to cost. So ideally, to balance that out, you'd want 3 operations centers, but the problem is they're also really expensive.
And Columbia, Houston, we expect to lose your high gain sometime during the power descent, over.
Let's throw another layered defense array on there.
Columbia, roger. You don't much care, do you? No, sir. Let me know when you got the dump decom.
And then the rest research campuses.
Okay. Skipping dump. Flight control.
I'm sure somebody's made a post about what the most efficient way to lay out your stations are. And this is not it, but...
Standing by for the burn report. Standing by that in the sunshine. Roger.
Maybe I should be concentrating more on mission control on Earth. Keep that bumped so I don't have to have so many space assets that are attempting to use or attempting to create mission control. Because I'm really heavily relying on space assets for mission control right now. India's at 50, the US is at 69. Tunisia, we need to throw a... defend the... or did we let that go? No, we kept it, because I'm trying to make the caliphate too, so... Still don't know what all the requirements are for the caliphate. I should probably go look at that.
Ready for orders. Protecting our interests.
At your service.
I feel like I have enough CP that I should be able to manage this a little bit better. But it might be just the way I went about uniting things. Yeah, so about half of my mission control. Just over half is coming from Earth, and the rest is coming from my space assets. Which kind of feels like a lot to be coming from space. I feel like I need to readjust my priorities. I feel like I'm too spread out. Can you see how much research you're getting? Yeah, you can. So of the 8.5K, like barely a tenth of that is coming from Earth. Right? Because that's 1,000. That's 2, so Only a quarter of that comes from Earth, and the rest is coming from my space assets. I think I just want to pump economy and maybe welfare. Is there a way to reset your pips so that they're all blank in one click? Oh, you have to have pips in something. All right, so it's this one that has the bonus, so I definitely want something, at least one in Unity. To help keep public opinion maintained without me having to do a whole lot. That just kind of self-maintains. Do any of the other CPs offer bonuses? Not to the pips. All right, and we want welfare. And I think that's probably it. We really need to pump the per capita GDP. Yeah, so increasing and decreasing these doesn't matter. It's a much simpler looking layout too when you only use one pip per CP. Alright, I think that's the spread that I want there. Let's take a look at the US real quick. Yeah, this is all very messy. Let's clean this up. Alright, so what do we want to do here? We want economy for sure, so let's put those there and get rid of build navy. Although we do, technically we want to get a navy built for that one. Dang it. We want to keep our economy growing. Do I care about Miltech at this point? I mean, probably a little bit, but not much. And the rest, we don't need to invest anything in. Yeah, I think that's the breakdown that I want right there. 60-20. When we get a Navy built for this guy, we'll take that pip out. It's gonna take a while for that to ever happen. And something also happened to make public opinion collapse over here, so we need to send some missions there for public campaign. Dropped us all the way to 37% somehow. Meanwhile, in China, we're at 90%, which is the highest I've ever seen it over there. So let's do...
We must persuade the
here.
people.
Ready for my mission. I will try to sway the public.
Ready for orders. Taking it to them.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, we need to get this back up to like 70%.
We'll make our appeal.
Not sure what made it drop so hard. Maybe I had an event that I wasn't aware of. Alright, that's everybody there. I still need, like, what I built out there, that's gonna get me like another 0.4K. I need a dedicated research station. I could put one around Mars, maybe. Mercury is the most efficient way to do it, just because solar power. So maybe I build another... Where did Mercury go? Hidden behind the sun. Let's do another orbital. I'm also a little worried about debris, but...
Okay, all flight controllers, about 15 seconds to CSM ACK.
So again, 2 solar arrays. I'm gonna play around with design here too, because I want to see after we start upgrading some of this stuff what these stations look like. We'll do a couple of skunk works again to bump the engineering research. We'll do a farm to minimize the impact of resources. We'll do 2-layered defense arrays. And the rest, research campuses.
AOS DSM. Right. DSM.
Let's see how that does. So we've got 2 more research stations coming online. And that will get this up to 60%. And this maybe to like 9.5. And we're gonna have a bunch of stuff coming online shortly. I'll be curious to see what I get, what savings I get out of like automated mining complexes and outpost cores. And then we're really way behind on fusion in space. I think once I get through these two, I'm going to start pumping back into global tech.
I will help them.
Securing our interests.
And now that we control Tunisia, show me one nation must have a claim on any of the other's regions. How do I start forming the caliphate then? I have the tech researched. But there's no claims there, so I don't understand how I get the caliphate formed. Because we can't form a federation with them without a claim. Do I have to do Egypt and Libya first, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Alright. I guess I could start doing some exotics research. I mean, this might be good to prolong the time before this goes to red. It's either that or exotic armor. I think I'll do this first. And then we'll do exotic armor when this finishes.
The people will come to our side.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Yeah, I think if you want to do... like
Target
heavy
secured.
unification of Asia, you can't have the US as well. Because the US eats just up way too much CP. Alright, so what have we got for construction going on here? I hope I'm getting enough water. I feel like I don't have enough for when we actually need to start building out large ships, because they take a lot of resources. Why did I... Oh, this was going to go to... I forgot where we were going to send that. Jupiter? Yeah, we were going to send that out to Jupiter to establish a colony around Ganymede, I think. Take a look. Because that's where I'm putting my bases. And it was going to take something along the lines of 3 or 4 years to do it if we did the find orbital, which is why we built that. So let's take you, and we're going to send you to found a platform around Ganymede. May 2036. Definitely faster than sending it from Earth. Alright, so refitting is... we're getting there. We need to merge all of these guys. Okay, and go back to fleets and ships. Construction. Quickly go to our classes. Anything that's obsolete that we can delete? Not yet. I probably ought to simplify my priorities here as well. Is Libya open? No, it's protected. Yeah, let's simplify our priorities here too. I think that's good. Alright, so those are our major... oh, China. Yeah, this is a mess too. I'm gonna keep pumping mission control a little bit. This is still messy. 50% going to economy. And that's too much going to Miltech. Alright, I think I like that breakdown. We'll see how that goes. Alright, moving on. I am a little concerned about the Eurasian Union. We still need to bump public opinion here even further.
I will tell our story.
Ready. We must persuade the people.
Ready for my mission. We're going in.
Ready.
How is public order everywhere?
I will try to sway the public.
Your orders? I will try to sway the public.
Gotta figure out how to get the caliphate started. Alright. Caliphate gains a claim on the following regions. Tripoli is there. Does it not get a claim on Tunisia? Tunis is there. So, why is it that it looks like I can't federate these two nations? Should be able to.
Offering support.
Hey, Demo. Reddit says release it from Saudi Arabia. Release what from Saudi Arabia? I guess that's my question. Because we don't control Saudi Arabia. Do you have to start the caliphate with Saudi Arabia and move it out from there? Because, I mean, I could kick Humanity First out of Saudi if I need to. So you have to start the caliphate here and then move it out. So I guess that means then I need to release Libya and Tunisia, grab Saudi, and move out from there. Well, we've got plenty of boost and plenty of cash, so I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, I'll give that a shot then, see if that works. So let's go ahead and give these up. Free up the CP so that we can actually take Saudi. How much CP is that going to cost me? 30. So we'd be over the cap for at least a little bit. Is there anything else I can release? I want to keep Kazakhstan because you can actually make that part of the caliphate if you want. So I'm really going to need to increase my CP even more to make this work. The other thing I could do is I could think about, well, I don't have the Pan-Asian research done. So we're gonna have to bump our CP even further if I want to do this. We've got room with our counselors to increase command and persuasion. We're maxed out on administration though. Have I spun any orgs out over here? Doesn't look like it. Two mission control there. I definitely don't want to get rid of any of my mining. I haven't looked at you in a while. What are you carrying? We would have to get rid of 3. These are redundant. Increase unrest, stabilize, assault. Yeah, these are redundant now. So I could get rid of this and pick up that. A little bit more mission control. I'd be over the cap by 15 while we try to get things in order. Now,
We've moved the needle.
another thing I wonder is if I do the Caliphate, let me look again and see what claims it has. Because we have united Iran, if I get Saudi, could I immediately convert Iran into the Caliphate? Where are you? I must have passed it. There it is. All right. I wish you could move these windows. So, Baghdad, Cairo, do I see? Yeah, I don't see Mashhad in there, so it doesn't look like the Caliphate gets a claim on Iran or maybe Tehran? Baghdad, they get a claim on Baghdad, which is part of the Shia nation now. So I wonder if I could federate and unite those. Or if I'd have to start breaking stuff off. I think that only works if the capital of the Shia nation is Baghdad. But it's not. Grant independence, caliphate. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Or we won't.
The people will come to our side.
We've moved the needle.
I've been spending time in the US getting public opinion up, but it really is China.
By the numbers!
China and India that matter the most. That's the highest I've ever been. 49%. Alright, next up, exotic armor. I would finish next cycle, and then we can pump up nuclear fusion in space again as well. The other thing is Baghdad is just sitting out here all by itself, or Mosul. There's gotta be something we could do with that.
Making things safe for our people.
Where to?
Do I need you to do anything right now?
I will try to sway the public.
Where to?
Ready.
We're letting Tunisia go.
Restoring order.
Standing by for orders. Making our case.
Offering counsel.
Securing our control.
I wonder if I should move him from permanent assignment in the US to China or India. Just to help them along, because the US is in pretty good shape right now.
Were some distant eye ever to gaze upon our world, it would see warehouse workers denied bathroom breaks, factory laborers paid pennies to assemble $1,000 phones, children dying in mines. Would it not question why we had not found smarter, kinder solutions? Chancellor Li Qingzao, interview with Wired magazine.
True enough, boy does that hit home. Alright, so that opens up... all of our Miltech goes up by a 0.5%, huh? Nice. Or a 0.5 point. White collar automation would probably be good, and this unlocks a whole bunch of projects that we can make use of. So, what do we want to do next? White collar automation is not cheap. Allows nations to construct surface-to-orbit defenses in their regions. That would probably be good for when the aliens start bombarding us. I don't know if you need UV lasers. I feel like green lasers are good enough. I'm really conflicted. I don't know where I want to go for late game here. Yeah, Demo, I agree. It does seem worth it. I'm just trying to figure out how to get it started with the amount of CP that I have right now. It's really hard to expand when you have the US under control because it eats up so much of your CP and it's hard to get more. There's a lot of good stuff here. Ooh, antimatter weaponry. Alright, I think this is where we go next. I'm not in a hurry to complete the final assault because we're nowhere near ready for that, so...
Order is returning.
In order
Things are
to do
stabilizing.
this, if I take Saudi, that's gonna
Public
cost me
opinion is moving in
30
our direction.
CP.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
$30 CP. Where am I going to get the extra 15 CP? Alright, show me what automated platforms do. Neural engineering and automated platforms. -2 to mission control. That is huge. That we need now. Can you convert your current platforms into automated platforms, I wonder? It only costs 1,000 too, so we can finish this cycle. And then the other one was neural engineering, which is battle computer, neural interlink. Yeah, this is another one that we want to finish. So let's switch to get those two done. That's a problem. Go away, aliens. Ganymede is mine. If they start settling Ganymede, I should probably just give up there. Because I have no... Yep, there it is. Yeah, maybe I should cancel my... I can't cancel the transfer of a ship while it's in transfer, so I guess that's not possible. So, can I cancel? They aren't even built yet. Nothing I can do about it. If they get destroyed, they get destroyed, I guess. We knew it was a risk. Yep, Ganymede is a lost cause. Alright, automated platform core is done. Let's go ahead and go back to that. No on the upgrade to automated cores. Oh, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. Yeah, they're just going to take out everything at Ganymede. I could just go over the cap for a while I create the caliphate. What I need to watch for is, yeah, they're sending all kinds of fleets to Ganymede now. I need to watch for when they start transferring to places like Mars and Mercury. Those are places we need to defend. Can I stop you from transferring? Because you're just gonna get you're gonna get blown up. They do not want us in the outer solar system for sure. Have I done any? Have I researched any upgrades yet? It's weird that they choose ion drives. It must be for the extra delta V. And this is also a really weird loadout. That's more what I was looking for. Alright. We've got one magazine. I don't want any marine assault units on there, so let's put another magazine there. And then... I don't know why we're using 19 different types of missiles here. Yeah, no kidding. The laser cannon has a 20-second cooldown on it. Do we have anything that's more effective than that? I think particle cannons. Nope, that's a 50-second cooldown. Alright, so we've got 2 magazines. More damage at longer ranges. Yep, that's fine. Alright, I think this is what we want to help protect our assets. What do I want to call this? We'll try that. And let's build a few of these in Mercury. Alright, Libya's gone. Tunisia's probably going to be gone next turn. We're good on public opinion, and we're good on public order. Sending my counselors into space to do some missions up there might not be the worst thing in the world, but I don't think anybody's over their cap right now. Humanity First is, but nope, they're not anymore. Nobody is anymore. So I don't think I gain anything by sending counselors to space at the moment. Alright, let's run a coup in Saudi. It's gonna put me over my CP cap by quite a bit. But we can always release it if it gets out of hand. Humanity First is gonna hate me for this.
I'm here. Time for a change.
Where do you need me? Defending the VIP.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna switch
At your
Rory
service.
to advising China or India.
Lending my expertise.
Ready for orders.
And I'll send you to advise China for now.
Offering assistance.
Reporting in. Making our case.
Standing by for orders. Initiating surveillance.
Somebody's pressing hard here. Alright, and if we pull this off, at least I can keep it for a second just to see what the caliphate looks like. Like, especially if we hold on to Tunisia and nobody kicks us out of there this turn, I should see something about Federation.
Offering assistance.
I will help them.
I'll keep them safe.
Eyes up.
I'm glad I spent all those resources. Rapid shipbuilding, we should get that done as well. Automated supply depot. This finishes this turn. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I actually want to get done now. I think I'm gonna pull points out of take the final assault off because we're nowhere near ready for it anyway. I actually do want to finish that. Alright, that's everybody. Everybody is now refit. Yep. Alright, so that fleet is now ready for action. Granted, it's not very powerful. But at least we've got something in Earth orbit. And then once we get automated stations, I think I can start replacing the stuff that I have in Mercury orbit with automated stations. Okay, now we're done. Yeah, Earth stations are all idle now. No valid refits. And that's our Earth defense fleet. It's not great, but it exists. Now, if I wanted to, we could go to war with the aliens. I still don't want to do that yet, though, because they will get extremely aggressive.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Our people are in charge.
Alright, so it only gave us the 1 CP. We're not over the cap. Which means we will need to attempt to take control of it next turn. And obviously we can't federate. Grant independence, Caliphate. I don't know what that means. Alright, there is a whole bunch of stuff that we should be starting to bring online now. Self-service automated module for resupplying propellant and munitions. And we can build automated outposts now. I did research that, I think. Let me check. Found automated platform. Take me there. Oh, it's only a tier 1 module.
Angle, S-band pitch, minus 9er, y'all, plus 1-8. Flight spotter, we have negative misspin. Roger, negative misspin.
But it decreases my...
Copy. Spider, what data do you have? Pings and ags and Doppler flight, go. Restarting.
Too bad that it's tier 1.
How's the Doppler looking? Looks good, flight.
And we don't have any available modules for it.
Roger, dip thrust, 9-8.
So I can't actually power it. There's a bunch of extra research I must have to do here.
There's some hey looking guidance. Hanging out at 20 foot per second. Looks good. Roger. No change is what you're saying. No change. That's down track. I know it. Roger.
So I need to research all of the automated modules and then get them upgraded to tier 2. How are we doing with our other research stations? Automated supply depot. So I'll bet you I can add that to my test station now. Hey, Zardis. It releases Jeddah was the Caliphate nation. Did anything come up here that I need? I'm sure African Union will come into play eventually. But let's go back into exotic armor. The description is the exact opposite. Automated habitat techs let you pay less upkeep in return for double MC. I'm showing that it gives you mission control back. It costs -2 mission control. Am I reading that wrong?
Alright, how about you, Tom? Go. Guidance, you happy? Go. Fido. Go. 700 feet, 21 down.
Oh.
33 degrees.
I see what you're right. I hear you're saying.
Down at 19. 540 feet down at
Yeah, I did read it wrong.
down at 15.
Yeah, I read it wrong. My bad. I thought it was giving me free mission control because it was automated. I'll play around with the one that I have up there just because... which one was it? That one. I don't have any power for it though, so... I guess I should just decommission it right now, since I already know I can't power it. Do you have space defenses yet? No, I'm waiting for that to pop. I've researched the global tech for it, but I haven't gotten the faction tech for it yet. At least I don't recall seeing it pop up on my list. Yeah, not yet. I suppose I could jump, grab a little bit more capacity here. I don't have anything else on the radar right now. I guess I could do exotic batteries. We've got some exotics to play with. Yeah, let's do another management research just to give me some leeway. Or I guess I should clarify the question, Demo. Do you mean, do I have the ground defenses that can shoot back into space? No, that hasn't popped yet. I have a couple of fleets, and I have layered defense arrays up on most of my platforms that are circling Mercury. So yes and no. Automated mining complex. Yeah, 2 mission control. In exchange for less upkeep. That seems like it should be better than it is. I guess it makes sense that it costs more in mission control. Alright, so part of our research station has come online. I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, we're doing Saudi Arabia. Alright, we're gonna go over our CP cap. I suppose I could release Kazakhstan, but it really isn't costing me that much, and it does provide good bonuses still, so I'm not gonna do that.
Where to?
Ready for orders. We'll see what we can find.
Ready to go. Bringing them on board.
Acknowledged.
Ready for orders.
How many alien activities are happening right now? Just the 2, so we're good there. Humanity first, really making a press here.
Surveilling target.
What's the op? Investigating target.
Yeah, I think you're right, Zardis. Hydroponics do such a good job of neutralizing your resource consumption in space that it's not worth the extra mission control that you have to pay for it. I was expecting that to be better than it is. Alright, we are about to go over the cap. Do I want to just pump everything into management research for a couple of turns?
I will help them.
Surveillance complete.
Oh, speaking of CP cap, anybody, you've leveled up. Alright, he is now at max for everything that affects CP. I mean, he's already at max command. He's at max administration now too, so I don't think I gain anything by sticking this on him. This is going to be really expensive. Drop the command and admin orgs and replace with science? Yeah, one thing that scares me about doing that is I'm not sure how many of these guys I have bumped their administration up and how many of them are getting their admin from orgs. I don't know if there's a way to tell that either. Oh, there it is right there. This counselor's unmodified stat value is 15. Now it's 16. So that will max her command out. Oh, it only... Oh, it's because the other one was already worth +1, so I'm actually only increasing their stats by 1 right now. But it's starting to bump my CP up a little bit. Unmodified stat value of 12. Alright, one other thing I want to check. Is anybody ready to level up? You are. So, her unmodified stat value is 11. If I augment this and increase administration here, it should make the unmodified 12, right? This could be a waste of an augmentation, but... Okay, so that does work. So, you're right, I could start offloading some of these administrative orgs and replacing them. This grants 4, that grants 4, 4, 3. What happens if I unequip you? She's still at her admin cap. So I can sell that guy. And that gives her one more... No, 24 of 25. So she was not at the cap. So I actually do need to increase her admin by 1 more. But for now, we can throw this guy on you. All right, who haven't I done yet? You. Yeah, I've mostly been replacing my boost orgs with mining orgs as I've seen them come around to being available. Unmodified stat value is only 5. So I need to start concentrating on pumping regular points into admin. Because she won't be able to unequip any of these. Right? Maybe she can. Alright, how much cash we have? We still have 34k. We haven't modified you yet. His unmodified stat is 9. Nothing that I can unequip from him. He's getting 6 there. And 6 there. So that's 12, 17, and his unmodified is 9. He's getting 2, so yeah, he needs to keep all of those. Anybody else? 16, so he needs to get 10 out of his orgs. 5 there. 4 there. If I got rid of that one, I think he would go 1 negative. Nope, he didn't. Am I not calculating that correctly? He's getting 4. He's getting 9 from that. His unmodified stat is 16. That's 25. I did miscalculate. Alright, so we can sell that. And he's got 2 slots now. Alright, what about you? Your unmodified stat is 16, so he needs to be getting 9 as well. Getting 5 from there. And 3 from there, it's 8. Somehow he's at 25 of 25 with just 2. Oh, here's another one. So this will drop his capacity down by 1. But it's still redundant, and I'm gonna do it anyway. And then next turn, next time he levels up, I'll just augment that to max and he can add another org. Alright, I think that's all straightened out now. In the end, that gave me like 2 or 3 admin points and cost me 25k.
Surveillance complete.
Found another servant. Is he any good? He's pretty terrible at everything. I almost feel like I shouldn't even bother assassinating these guys now because they're bad. Like, keep your bad counselors as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, they really want to get me off Ganymede. I guess on the plus side, this is going to free up a bunch of mission control. E-beam drive. Is that any good? No. Same with Rover and Kiwi drives. Don't care about them. Could actually research that. I don't know if this is any good. That'll be done the 14th of November.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Here's what we've found.
My real question here is, can I federate the Shia
You've gained
nation with the
significant
Caliphate?
support.
All right, let's research it again. Now it's going to be 8,000 to do. Where did he go? Can I not do management research anymore? There it is. And that will finish early next, or 2 cycles from now. And that should give me enough breathing room. What happened to all my science? It went from 9K to 7.6? Why am I losing so much science? Oh, it's because I changed my priorities on Earth, that's why.
Standing by. Making things safe for our people.
Standing by.
I still have yet to see the ability to turn any counselors, which is weird. I don't know why that doesn't work. These counselors are terrible. I should be able to turn them. Caliphate has 2 more upgrades that give it claims on all. Yeah, I haven't researched, like, it's like the Greater Caliphate or something, and then there's another one after that that I haven't researched yet.
Making our case.
Ready to go. We'll be running this place in no time.
At your service. I will try to sway the public.
At your service.
Does it need to stabilize? No, it's peaceful. Yeah, I think once the Caliphate's done, you can spread it all the way over to Malaysia and Indonesia.
We must persuade the people.
Offering counsel.
Now,
Protecting
once
our
we take
interests.
control of this, I should see whether or not I can federate those. All right, there's my research campuses, so I'm getting my science bumped back up to 9K. Oh, we'll do that.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
We have moved the needle.
That's fine for now.
We got our people in place.
All right, now we're way overstaffed. That's really not necessary. What's going on with that? Oh, it's another It's my second research station over here. Alright, so this should be 65% now, so we're getting there. You're starting to get the hang of how to get your science up and your research speeds. Alright, so we need to protect that
Ready for my mission.
CP,
Securing our interests.
and we need to
I'm here.
protect
Your orders?
that CP. Oop,
Reporting in.
wrong button.
Acknowledged. Securing our control.
Your orders?
Now. Did anybody level up? You did. Your actual cap is 12, so I can continue to increase that. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to actually do command to get that up a little bit. Anybody else? Nope, we're good there. And you need to go to ground.
Going off the grid. Your orders?
How about you? Do you need to go off the grid? No, you're good.
I will tell our story.
Your orders? I will try to sway the public.
Alright, so Saudi Arabia. Cooldowns for alliances, federations, and unifications. Iran, January of 2036. And that's the one that we would want to federate, is we want to federate and then unify these if we can. I don't know if I have the... I think I might have to do... where is it? United Arab League, maybe? Yeah, I think it has to be the United Arab League. And then that gives a claim on... No, I still don't see Iran in here. There's got to be another one, though. Hanging on. Yeah, I would imagine that you'll see that come in as a quality of life improvement in one of the patches. It's probably just not a priority for them right now. Alright, where am I looking? It's somewhere down here. The Greater Caliphate. That's going to be a global tech that just hasn't been researched yet. That's what we need, is the Greater Caliphate, though. So maybe we'll do that on the next global tech that we pop. Do I want to do management research one more time for 9 grand? December 18th, so next cycle. Let's do one more. Yeah, Bi-Fi Commander, that's another thing that would be really nice, is because it's really hard to keep an understanding of which
Lending my
techs are better
expertise.
than the other techs.
Making things safe for our people.
And they don't have a way to like pin one and compare it. That would be nice.
Initiating deep cover.
Securing our control.
Warhammer 30K.
The people will come to our side.
Oh, I forgot to change
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
priorities. How are we doing on income? Our volatiles are not great. This stuff's making me nervous. Iran and India.
I'm here. Making things safe for our people.
Ready for my mission.
Where do you need me? Protecting our interest.
Standing by. Going in hot.
Ready for my mission.
Just one? 3 this turn, holy cow.
We're going in.
Where do you need me? Taking it to them.
Alright, and management research finishes again this turn, which will get us a little closer.
Offering support.
Securing our control.
Protecting our interests.
I could do it again for 10 grand. When would it complete? Alright, we'll do it one more time. And also, what's this? It's about to finish. Fusion reactors. Huh, interesting. Who developed that game? Oh, let's check. January, all January. These two are getting very close. I do, but I kind of
Target
feel like it's
destroyed.
actually not enough. Like, I want that to be 10k, somewhere in there.
I brought you on board, Doctor, because I believe you're the only one who can pull this off. The good news is that, if I'm wrong, there'll be no one left to tell me about it. Commander Fiona Ayawade, Engineering Briefing.
I do love Fiona. Manufacturing complex. I wonder how much money we can make off of that.
By the numbers.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Alright. We're up to 9k. Another research station just came online. Shipboard laser weapons do 10% bonus damage. We definitely want that. I don't think that's the goal for the Resistance. I think the Resistance is just to blow up the wormhole. As a matter of fact, I know it is because that's what it's showing me under my tech. Alright, you can stay there.
Heading
then
to the
and finish
LZ.
that one off.
Standing by for orders.
How we doing on public order? The US and China could probably use a
We'll
mission.
make things safe.
Where to? We'll restore peace to this nation.
Reporting in.
So, once the CP cap is straightened out, which nation do we want to incorporate in? Jordan or Egypt? Probably Jordan first.
We must persuade the people.
Ready. We must persuade the people.
Offering assistance.
And this finishes January 5th. Alright, so we're going to need pips in each of those. I definitely want that one.
Violence is abating.
Close, close. Actually, he's pretty close too, because his is only 14.
Mission abort.
We've moved the needle.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Alright, and when in January? Next cycle. is
Target
17.
secured.
It's actually fine. I don't mind having a totalitarian government. You want to be at either end. You don't want to be in the middle. Kazakhstan is you, brother.
Securing our interests.
What's the up?
India.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
I'm here. Restoring order.
Reporting in.
Rory needs to go to ground. And that's it, really.
Standing by. Going silent.
Ready to go.
Someone is doing a concerted campaign over here.
Securing our interests.
What's the op?
That's not what I wanted you to do.
Where do you need me? Making our case.
Ready to go. Making our case.
I almost feel like releasing the US just so I can take over the rest of Southeast Asia and Africa. But that would be a bad idea.
Going off the grid.
Securing our control.
Alright, you can now... do that, and then... we could federate, I think, with Iran. Maybe not. In March. And then one of these needs to be the Greater Caliphate. Alright, we're up above 10k
Things
now.
are cooling off.
Things are stabilizing.
Now the other thing that I need to do is I still need to get more skunk works
We've
up.
moved the needle.
So it might be time for another research station on Mercury now that the other two are built.
The people will come to our side.
I also haven't looked at my shipbuilding in a while. Where are you going? Rallying low Earth orbit. Alright, they're leaving Mercury alone for now.
I will try to sway the public.
Where do you need me? I will tell our story.
What's the op? Lending my expertise.
Ready. I will tell our story.
At your service.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you go to ground?
Going into hiding.
Standing by for orders. We must persuade the people.
I'm gonna need more nano factories in Mercury orbit too.
I will help them.
Going off the grid.
Okay, this finishes this cycle. That increases my laser's ability to do damage.
We've moved the needle.
Alright, what do we want to do next?
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Holy cow, we're at 50%. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. They cost a fortune. But we need that. March. Can you change the capital of a nation? I wonder. Right-clicking doesn't do anything there.
Tracking target.
Where to? We'll see what they're up to.
Reporting in. We'll make our appeal.
Ready to go. Tracking target.
What's the op? We'll restore peace to this nation.
July, March, this one finishes this cycle.
Offering counsel.
Have those ships finished building in Mercury yet? The battleships that I had coming online? Seven more days. Why is this getting bigger? That just increased by 1 for some reason.
Person of interest surveilled.
I have new information.
Okay, she's increased. He's increased. He is increased. And we want to pump his admin to max again. And now if we want to, we can add another org to him. Materials or energy? Is there anybody we can get rid of that we don't need? %3 on mining. I mean, it's not nothing, but I would say DARPA, but it's expensive. Take Formosa, that's +5, and then get rid of... Man, they give good missions, though. Three science, 15% energy research. All right, we're gonna get rid of you, and we are gonna take you. And also, how did I not put this on him? Unmodified is now 18, which means he only needs 7. And he's getting 3 there, and he's getting 5 there. So he's over by 1, but I guess that's fine.
Person of interest surveilled.
Violence is abating.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Something should just about be done, right? Exotic armor. Alright, there go our battleships. Let's make that into a fleet. We'll call this Mercury Defense. Look so pretty. All right, exotic armor is now done. What did I say I was going to do next? Let's get that out of the way. A little bit more mission control. Ooh, Remass Scoop Project. Yes, 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 yes. Let's do that. From the Academy.
What's the op?
What's the op?
We don't have anybody from the Academy on our radar. Let's find one.
Initiating surveillance.
Standing by. Initiating surveillance.
Acknowledged.
The US could use a stabilize quickly.
We'll turn down the heat.
Standing by.
March 4th. Let's have you do a set national policy
Time
here.
to make our move.
At your service. Making our case.
And see if we can federate those or not.
Lending my expertise.
So I don't think this is ever going to drop below orange.
We've got some intel on our target.
Project Exodus. Come on, find somebody from the Academy.
We've got some intel on our target.
There we go.
Order is returning.
Oh, you know what? Are these people coming for me? They are. I wonder if we can make peace with them. Not that we're going to need to, that will get blown up. I don't know if that's necessary when we already have other kinds of armor, but I'm going to research it anyway. Doesn't seem like it's a passive bonus.
Mission complete.
Alright, we cannot federate, so we need to do something to help make the Caliphate work over here, and it's probably researching the Greater Caliphate. Not sure why Korea won't make peace with me over here, but whatever. Alright, I think that's where we're going to call it an episode for today. That's just over 2 hours, and I've got some stuff I've got to get to. As always, appreciate everybody who stopped by to take a look today. Chat, thank you guys as always. Very busy and entertaining today in chat. Appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below. Suggestions for the campaign, those kinds of things. If you're new here, just stop by, happened upon the channel, do please hit the subscribe button for me. It does help grow the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. And we will see you back here for the next episode. Thanks a lot.